We already saw a prose appa, part 1. Here we are going to see part 2. Okay, students? Okay. In the last class, we stopped when the wave was getting closer to the seashore with a loud noise. Isn't it? Yes. Now we are moving into the third paragraph. Okay. Students, just you listen carefully. Gazing at the wave far away, Meena's mother felt a sudden fear gripping her. She felt that something was wrong. She caught Meena by her hand and started running towards their home. Okay, here gazing means look steadily for a long time. Okay, so here what happened? Meena and her mother were looking at wave steadily. Meena's mother got fear. Yes, if our parents also be there means they also used to get scared. They want to save you, isn't it, students? Yes. So Meena's mother also wants to save Meena. Suddenly she caught her hand and started running towards their home. Understand, students? On the next one. The wave came closer to the shore, had crushed the fishing boats. Before they reached their home, the powerful wave had hit the village. Meena and her mother could hear their friends and family screaming all around them. That means when they running, here they means Meena and her mother running. That time the wave came closer to the shore and crushed all the fishing boats before they reached home. The wave hit the village. Many people, so many people in the village, friends and family, they were screaming in that situation. We used to scream only. Understand? The water hit their hut too. Meena and her mother were separated and thrown off. Then slowly the water receded again into the sea. Now what happened? The sea water washed out all the boats and huts, even Meena's hut too. So what happened when the sea water hit their hut? Meena and her mother were separated. She went to one direction and Meena went to one direction. Understand? And the next one. See, Meena's mother gathered herself and searched for Meena. It was then that the second massive wave hit the village. Meena's mother was washed away by the wave. That means here Meena's mother gathered herself. She thought that sea water receded into the sea. Here receded means the water is moved back. Okay. Receded in the sea. So she was searching for her daughter Meena. But the next second, again massive wave hit the village. Here massive means big wave. Okay, big wave hit the village. Understand? Okay, next one. Meena's mother was washed away by the wave. Here that means in that wave Meena's mother washed away in the sea. Next one is Meena wailed through the water, struggling to breathe. One moment she was inside the water and all was dark around her. In the next she could see the sky. The wave banged her to the trunk of a coconut tree. She wrestled the wave and firmly hugged the tree. Soon she fainted. That means, so one moment she was under the water, so it was very dark. In the next moment, she can able to see the sky. Okay, she was thrown into the coconut tree. She wrestled the wave and firmly hugged the tree. Here wrestled means struggling with the difficulty in the wave. and firmly hugged the tree. Soon she fainted. Here, fainted means what? Fainted means to lose consciousness. Okay, to lose consciousness. Understand? Okay, the next paragraph. When she woke up, she was in the hospital. After she recovered, they transferred her to a rehabilitation center. The center housed nearly 99 boys and girls. That means Meena woke up, she was in the hospital. Yes, after the disaster, the people used to take to the hospital, and Meena recovered and they transferred her to a rehabilitation center. Here, what is mean by rehabilitation center? Rehabilitation center means the action of restoring someone after a damage. If nobody is there to take care of them, okay, that means they used to send to rehabilitation center. Understand? Okay. Here in the rehabilitation center, totally 99 boys and girls are there. Okay. And the next line you can listen. A kind-hearted official of the center was always very kind to the children. Okay. He often used to visit them with his family. Meena was the youngest of all and soon was loved by all. The in charge and his wife often carried Meena while they played with other children. All children used to call them Amma and Appa. After 3 years, the official was transferred. He and his family continued to visit the center once a year for the next 5 years. That means in rehabilitation center, official was very kind to the children. So he used to go the center with his family. And Meena was loved by everyone. And she is the youngest of all. Okay. So when Meena was playing with the other children, the in charge and his wife used to carry Meena. Here, all children used to call them Amma and Appa. Understand? Even though he transferred to other place, he used to come to the center once in a year for the next 5 years. You all understand this paragraph, students? Yes. Listen, next paragraph. Meena now opened her eyes. Her cheeks were moist. Here, Meena opened her eyes, her cheeks fully moist. Moist means filled with tears. Okay, the next one. All this seemed like it happened yesterday. That means all those things looks like happened yesterday only. Next one. The school bell rang and Meena wiped her cheeks to get ready for her English class. That means so the bell also rang. She was ready for the English class. Okay. Meena was good at studies and now she was in the 12th standard. The teacher was teaching and Meena was writing her notes. That means she was studying 12th standard. She is good at studying when teacher was teaching and she was writing. Okay. Next one, listen. She then heard a familiar voice calling her Meenu. She raised her head to see. She was surprised to see her father, the official, standing at the entrance. He was smiling at her. She stared at him blankly for a few seconds, with tears rolling down her cheeks. She jumped out of her bench and dashed towards him, calling Appa. Understand? That means he was seeing her and smiling, but she was stared at him blankly without any expression because she was surprised and her tears rolling down in her cheeks. Suddenly, she jumped out of the benched and dashed towards him, calling Appa. Here dash means move quickly. Okay, understand? Students, you are all understand this lesson? Yes, I hope you are all understand. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.